The Prisoner's Dilemma is a game where betrayal yields great personal gain at another's expense. Cooperation leads to the greatest collective good, and non-cooperation or defecting is detrimental to everyone. The game occurs in real life in all kinds of relationships, including competing businesses, teams, and peers. In this example of competing businesses, both companies profit more if they cooperate and do not advertise. If Company 1 doesn't advertise, and Company 2 defects, then Company 2 makes more. Likewise, if Company 1 defects and Company 2 doesn't advertise, Company 1 makes more. But if both companies defect and advertise, both companies make less. In business, cartel members are playing the prisoner's dilemma. One of the world's most powerful cartels is OPEC. By cooperating, OPEC keeps oil prices at a prearranged minimum price. If one member was to defect by selling oil for less than the agreed upon minimum price, the member would instantly take business and profits from other cartel members. If all cartel members defect, then the cartel is disbanded. Just as in business, there are three possible outcomes when the prisoner's dilemma is applied to teams. In teams, cooperation entails communication and collaboration. When nobody collaborates, everyone loses. When one team or teammate tries to create a collaborative environment and the other tries to create a hostile environment, there is one winner and one loser. When everyone collaborates, a cohesive team that produces successful results is created. Teamwork, especially when team goals are clearly defined and shared, improves productivity and job satisfaction. Teamwork is also the most effective way to tackle complex tasks and to make better organizational decisions. In the prisoner's dilemma, self-centered competition is detrimental, leading to a longer prison sentence for both suspects. Self-centered competition is just as detrimental in teams. Self-centered competition by one team or team member can spread through a vicious circle that progressively destroys an organization's productivity. When one team or team member exploits others to get ahead, the other party responds with hostility and defensiveness that dovetails them into engaging in the same self-centered competition. In peer grading, rivals may rate each other lower than deserved. Teammates may rate their friends higher than others. Some teammates may rate everyone satisfactory, hoping everyone else will do the same. In a trade-off, or bargain like this one, some may receive higher ratings than others. Just as in business and teams, the prisoner's dilemma has three possible outcomes in peer grading. If both teammates receive low scores, both are punished. If one succumbs to temptation and gives the other a low score to get a greater reward, the one who gave the high score becomes the sucker. If both teammates give each other high scores, they both receive rewards. To help ensure the prisoner's dilemma does not cause a team disruption in peer reviews, it is important for the evaluator to neutralize biases by any one rater. It is also important to obtain a variety of opinions on each member's performance to help create a balanced assessment. Remember that peer reviews create an opportunity for all members to identify weaknesses in the team and to develop and implement steps as a group to correct weaknesses. To ensure the prisoner's dilemma does not cause disruption in your business, your leaders must set the example to rise above their self-interests for the social welfare of the group. They must also recognize that actions have consequences and that unethical conduct harms all levels of the organization. Leaders must recognize that non-cooperation is self-defeating behavior. When teams or team members choose not to cooperate, it is a disservice to the entire organization. Even in cooperative cultures, the temptation of reward is still an incentive to defect. Robert Axelrod analyzed data from Prisoner's Dilemma tournaments and found that successful strategies had four properties. First, be nice by cooperating when the other party does. Next, be provocable, meaning that non-cooperation behavior is punished. Thirdly, forgive the non-cooperation and return to cooperation. Lastly, behave clearly and consistently so that you teach the other party how to behave. This strategy can be applied in business, in teams, and in peer reviews to ensure that everyone plays as cooperatively as possible. In other words, If you consistently demonstrate the behavior you want others to reflect, swiftly punish non-cooperative behavior, then immediately return to being cooperative, you will teach people how to behave constructively. This will result in reduced conflicts, improved productivity, and greater satisfaction in all aspects of your life. Thanks for listening to our presentation. We hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about the prisoner's dilemma. Although, you probably already know a ton about the prisoner's dilemma because you had to make a presentation on it too. Salutations from Group 1.